Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy and we are going to do our Paletteful Packs box today. It came in the mail unexpectedly early for me. I don't usually get it until the 4th or 5th of the month because I'm across the country from California, which is where this comes from. I do not have a sharp implement out here. I guess we'll have to use the scissors. My box knife is gone. It's me being super safe. And I think because of the slow mail that maybe they shipped a little early. But yeah, I was super surprised to get my box today. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and see what we got and create something. Oh, look right on top. Oh, happy 5th anniversary Paletteful. That's so great. I love it. Isn't that great? It's fantastic. I'm going to have to find a good home for you. It's a nice sticker too. I'll put you right there. I dig the green. Let's do this. Acrylic paint. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. But we will power on. We have Dream and Create. Amsterdam all acrylics, just general acrylic paint. Open it up. We have, that's a nice little tray. I can put this back in there when I'm not using it. Stay. We have just a basic set, titanium white. We have primary yellow, pyro red, ultramarine blue, and permanent green deep, and let's see, oxide black. So there's our colors. Just set these aside over here. I should probably just set them right there. And then this green. Oh, look at that. I love pencil cases. I've been wanting a new one. I have my Inktober one, but it's a little, whoops, it's a little teensy. It feels like felt. Oh, that's nice. And it's got the Paletteful Packs logo on there. Marketing. It's all about marketing. I love this. I will use this all the time. Nice little leather strap, and the zipper's plastic. Most pencil cases are. And ooh, over here we have Posca pen in purple. Well, violet. And it's wrapped in plastic. So I'll pop that off real quick. Secure. Super secure. Unlike me, holding scissors all crazy. Hello. Oh, man. Plastic. Like it. There we go. You just shake them and push down and push down, down. Come on, you can do it. Should we shake it some more? We'll shake it some more. There. Is it coming? Are you coming? Hello? Hello? Are you dry? I have to be more patient. It usually comes down by now. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. It's a-coming. It's gonna take a hot second. My fingers are dirty from doing my Inktober flip video. There it is. Ooh, that's a dark purple too. Nice. I like that fine point too. My other Posca pens don't have that fine point. Cool. Ooh, what are you? Covered in green. Winsor & Newton. Fine liner. Water resistant, non-fading pigment ink. Size. Ooh, 05. My favorite size. Nice. Ooh, look at that tapered design. That's cool. I like that. visually appealing. I'll set you right there. Move the scissors out of the way. And then we have paint brushes, which is good because I don't have paint brushes for acrylic paint. Put that up there. Pop that off. Whoops. Stay. This is a Robert Simmons Sapphire S67. I forget what this is called. I want to call it a cat's tongue, but that's not what it's called, I don't think. At any rate, this is a nice brush. See that shape? It's a good brush. It's nice and soft, but it has good snap. It's good for acrylic paint. And you don't want to use your watercolor brushes for acrylic, or I mean you can for gouache, but I try not to. This one, oh, a palette knife. I've got tons of these. So we could get gloopy with it. Art Alternatives palette knife. It's just a traditional palette knife. And is that everybody? Okay, and then we have a couple things for surfaces this time. We have a canvas textured board, 3 of them, 8 by 10, by Crescent. I've used these a couple times. This one actually looks like a canvas though. The other one was a mixed media board that I've gotten in past boxes. And then we have, is that everybody? Looks like it. Okay. And then we have a classic cotton 3/4 inch studio canvas. That word was not coming. Oops. If you wet that and dry it on the back, it'll pop that back. I have painted with acrylics in the past. They're just not my favorite. Might as well paint on this, right? Woo. Yeah, and I actually have these. Some come pre-gessoed, but I like to put a coat of gesso on them. Yep. For use, alright, the surface is ready to use with all acrylic paints, oil paints, and other wet or dry media. The clean canvas wrapped edges may be hung without a frame. Classic cotton, stretched canvas. Nice. Cool. Alright. Let's see, what are we gonna, I have to pop open my email and see what our prompt words are for the, let's pop these out of here. If I don't pull them out of here, I'll stick them on a shelf and I won't use them. I know me. I'll leave this with it though. Textured. Well, this is a smoother texture than, this feels like fine grit sandpaper. You can hear it. And this is smoother. Yeah, maybe I'll work on this instead. And we got 3 of them. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll work on this instead. I like that smoother texture. Alright, I'm digging it. Let's close this guy up. Get it out of the way. And see what we can see. I love the sticker this time. It's so great. So for this box, we have our canvases, surfaces, and woo, our palette knife. We got a nice paintbrush, a liner. We could do a little mixed media piece. Posca pen, purple Posca pen. It's an interesting choice. And acrylic paints and a cool new pencil case. How nice is that? I am digging it. Alright, so with all this stuff, we're going to create some sort of something. What are we going to create? Let's open our my email and see what our prompt words are and see if that gives me any ideas. Hi guys, I am back. I know it's only been a second for you, but I've been futzing about with, I don't know what to do with all this stuff, and the prompt words aren't out yet for this box, which is totally fine. It didn't come in a palette, so I grabbed one of my old plastic palettes from the back room. They do stain over time when they get old. I don't mind that. If you mind that and you want to mix on a white surface, don't do what I do. Find your palette that you love and go that route instead. So I pulled up a Pinterest picture of a cute little bird because I love painting birds. And that's what we're going to paint. Acrylics are not my favorite, and I think this will be a nice mixed media piece with the odd supplies that we have. This is, maybe we should swatch. Do I have something to swatch on? I do. It's watercolor paper, but it'll work. It'll work in a pinch. It's just about the same texture as this. We'll use the rougher side. As this palette. Slightly, oh, my battery's gonna die. For the love of all that is holy, come on. Okay, now we're good. Battery's replaced. We're good. All right, this now acrylic paints. Once they're dry, they're dry. So I'm just gonna put the teensiest dot of each one out. I have a spritzer. I always have a spritz bottle of water on my table. Actually, I have two. And if you do that, if you just mist these once in a while, it'll keep them from drying out while you're working with them. Not a lot, just a little. We have our white, yellow, what's it? Primary yellow and Pyro red. That's a really bright red. Ultramarine blue. But with this selection of colors, you can mix pretty much anything you need. The green is a convenience color. You don't need it. You can mix your own. And then black and white. I don't normally use black and white in my watercolors, but they're here, so we're going to play with them. And there's that. And I'm not sure if we're going to get to this on the canvas. Well, maybe. For some texturing on the bird. Why not? There's our yellow. And there's our red. And a little of each. Maybe a little more yellow. Can be used to make a really pretty orange if you get the right ratios out. But we're just swatching, so I don't need to do that right this second. Maybe we'll put this down since I'm already making a mess. I need a tissue to wipe that off with. There we go. Grab our paintbrush. Some of the sizing off. You're supposed to wash the sizing off your brush before you use it. I just ran it in my cup. Be alright. Then we have our blue. It's a nice blue. The paint goes on really smooth. Like really, maybe I'll be alright. And we can mix red with our blue. Let's see what that does. Super dark, maybe a touch of white. This is in watercolor, if you want to lighten your colors, you just add water and it thins it out and lightens it up. Makes it translucent, but acrylics don't do that. So, to get the colors you are going for, you have to practice with your mixing. And I haven't practiced mixing acrylic paints in forever. It's not making a very friendly purple. That's alright. Well, we have this purple. If we need it, we can just use that, right? I wonder if we can get a decent orange. Yellow. Touch red. Bit of water. Bit of mixing. And I mean, it's not terrible, right? That's not bad. Ooh, they layer nice. And you're not supposed to, what is the, I forget what the ratio is for water to paint, but yeah. You're not supposed to add too much water. There's our green. And they look pretty much how they look in the tube. Can't remember if these dry matte or not. I think they dry with like a little bit of a sheen to them. And here's our black. It's very deep, which is nice. Let's try yellow and blue. What kind of greens can we get? That's a nice spring green. Foresty? What do you guys think? That's not bad, right? A little more yellow. I can get a touch of water. We can probably get a nice spring green if we need to. Just add more yellow. Okay. That's those guys. Let's see how they dry. And then there's our fine point Posca pen, which I don't know what we're going to use it for. I do love a nice Posca pen. You can get some decent thin lines if you need to. Some fine points. Cool. Okay. And you. Oh, you're gray. Kind of a purpley gray too. Interesting. Alright. And you can see the black is pretty dry. It's pretty matte actually. It doesn't have much of a shine to it, which is nice. And my light's pretty bright. The gray has a bit of a purpley cast to it to my eye. Could be because it's next to the purple, but honestly it looks like a purple gray to me. Alright, at any rate, that's our stuff swatched out. Set that aside. And let's go in with our gray, I guess. And let's block in our cute little bird, shall we? Okay, I'm all done fussing with this because I could go on and on and on for hours and hours and hours. I did not use the purple Posca pen anywhere. Feel a little bad about that. Maybe we'll just do a little purple Posca pen dots here and there on his little teensy self. There, maybe a bit there. Maybe a few dots here and there, just so that it's the thing with introducing a color that's not in your color scheme is to put it in a couple of different spots, and then it looks intentional. I don't want to get too carried away because I kind of been digging him now from far away. Right up on him, I don't like him, like right close in on him, I'm not digging it, but if we zoom out, he looks pretty cool. I kind of like the weird texture of the background too, the in and out of the colors and mixing it on the right on the canvas. I don't normally do that. With acrylics, I try to get a flat wash on the back. I don't do that with pastels. I tend to blend them color on color on color and let them bleed through and peek through, get behind each other, which is what I kind of try to do here. Let the different colors peek through the different layers. If I had more time, I would do this all over, and I have a couple ideas in my head of what do I want to do with the other canvases. But so far, I mean, let's give a little close-up of the bird with his textures. I think he looks pretty neat. What do you guys think? Vibrant, right? Hummingbirds tend to be pretty vibrant. Let's get this down. So we have our acrylic paints that came in this box. They are Amsterdam acrylic paints, and I actually had a lot of fun with this. I did not think I was going to, honestly. Uh-oh. Look, see, it's not quite dry. I dolloped water on there, and I fudged it up. Oh no. Just let it sit on the top. There we go. Ta-da! Acrylic paint. If this was a watercolor and I did that, oh, I would be so upset with myself. Okay. And we have our pens, our palette knife, our art boards, and our canvas. I'll zoom out a little more so you guys can see the whole table. And we got our pencil case, which was an amazing treat, which I was not expecting. I'm trying not to get paint on it. And here's our beautiful sticker and all of our tools that we got in the box. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Also have this canvas to play with, so that's exciting. That'll be in an upcoming video. Guys, drop your comments in the below. Drop your comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for coming to the channel and sticking around and watching. Bye!